Welcome to Let's Talk Midlife Crisis. I'm Ashley.
And I'm Tracy. We're your go-to hosts for all things midlife, menopause, and moments of pure mayhem.
Whether you're navigating hot flashes, chasing new passions, or just trying to remember why you walked into a room.
We got you. Every week we bring you tips, real-life stories, and expert advice to help you laugh, learn, and thrive through this wild midlife journey. And we're on WDJY-FM 99.1 every Monday morning at 9 a.m. So to all our ATL listeners, thank you for tuning in.
So grab your favorite drink and settle in for some laughs and insight. You're in good company.
Today, we're going to talk about 12 alternatives to Botox for smoother, wrinkle-free skin.
Ooh, I like this already.
Yeah. It's an article out of Women's Health magazine, and it's all of these tips are dermatologist approved. So I've never had Botox.
I haven't either.
Yeah.
No.
We haven't had Botox, so.
I know people who have,
Me
and
too.
they swear by it.
Yep.
And they look great.
Yes.
But I don't know, I don't like needles for one.
Right.
And it just scares me, like putting, this is so funny because it scares me to put stuff in my skin like that, yet I'll try a million different skin products.
Right, me too.
I'll put it on my skin.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, but I have never done Botox, but I have most of my friends, especially colleagues, have done it because they're all older women.
Right.
So, but there's a lot of reasons why people can't do Botox. Mm-hmm. I have a feeling that I would not react well to it.
Yeah, you have a lot of reactions to things.
Sensitivities.
Right.
In my later years. But, there are people that have muscle issues and
migraines. It's supposed to help migraines.
Yeah, and different things. But the experts for this particular tips are Hadley King, MD from New York City, Deanne Davis, board-certified dermatologist in South Lake, Texas.
Wow.
Dendi Engelman is a surgeon and board-certified dermatologist at the Schaefer Clinic, 5th Avenue in New York, and Anar Makalov, and I probably butchered it, but is a board-certified dermatologist and founder of Skin Intensive. So, yeah, and one of the things that they recommend as an alternative is peptides.
Oh, our friend Paige has told us about peptides.
Paige
yes.
talks about peptides all the time. They're in a lot of different products and different things that you can purchase.
And it's typically like a moisturizer, I think, that you find them in, or some type of oil.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And so there are 3 products that are recommended, and one of them is Medic 8 liquid peptides, which is relatively reasonable cost, $50.
Oh yeah, that's not
$50
bad.
to $65 depending on where you get it. You can get it at Walmart, Amazon, or at the skin store. So, and all of these products, the links will be in the description of our podcast. So you don't have to write it down. If you're driving, don't worry about it. And then BeautyStat Peptide Wrinkle Relaxing Moisturizer. That one's a little bit more expensive. It runs about $70, $75. You can get it at Macy's and BeautyStat.com. And then there's Sable Lab Okra Face Serum, which is interesting. And that one is about $75. And it's available at sablelabs.co, which makes me think it's European.
Probably. Yeah.
But yeah, they're all reasonably priced. Retinol sometimes has a negative effect for me as well. And the SPFs, I can't do any of that kind of stuff, but I'm interested in trying some of these products.
Okay.
And then there's retinoids.
Yeah, that's another one Paige has told us about.
A holy grail of anti-aging ingredients. It's derived from vitamin A, and it's like retinol. Its prescription cousins are powerful ingredients that help stimulate collagen-producing enzymes to make new collagen that improves elasticity and firmness.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, I do too. And this one is Dr. King recommended. And the product that is recommended here is Augustinus Bader, the retinol serum.
Oh, you get it at Sephora.
At Sephora.
Okay.
It's a little bit more expensive.
That's pricey.
It's pricey. $375. I wonder how much Botox is. I know that it's pricey as well.
I don't think it's even that expensive, though. I think it depends on how much you get. That's how they decide.
Right.
So,
units. Yeah. It could be like $10 or $15 per unit, but you need 20 units or something.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. And the next one is growth factors, which are naturally occurring proteins found in your body to help wounds healing process.
Oh.
And they're known to increase collagen and elastin, thicken skin, and improve tone and texture.
Wow.
Yeah. Interesting. I wonder if that would work for my arms. I have
that's a good idea.
thin skin, and so I bruise really easily.
Right.
And I have been searching for so long for a product that helps that. I'm wearing long sleeves right now because it's fall, thank goodness. But in the summer, it's very embarrassing to have all of those bruises. And if nothing else shows your age, it's like bruising skin, thin skin.
Embrace the age. Embrace your age.
I'm trying. But there are a couple of products here that are recommended. Dr. Diamond's Medicine Instafacial Plasma Bioactive Growth Factor Serum.
Whoa.
That's a mouthful.
Yeah.
And it's $200 at...
Looks like Dr. Diamond
Medicine.
And it's METACINE.
Right.
Medicine.
Right.
Medicine. I don't know.
Okay. And Skin Medica TNS Advanced Plus Serum. And this is available even at Walmart, but at Amazon and Skin Store as well. But again, it's pretty pricey.
Yeah,
it's
these are both
about
in the hundreds.
$300.
Right.
But if you can use it more than once...
Yeah. I mean, I wonder...
Often you just use a little drop of it.
Right. And I wonder how long it would take to see results. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely one that looks more for instant results.
I know.
You put it on and then you look in the mirror.
Yeah, we all want results right away. But yeah, again, it could probably take 4 to 6 weeks to really see results.
And you would think that it would, right? Mm-hmm. Logically, you would think that. Antioxidants. They recommend antioxidants such as vitamin C, which brightens up dull skin, and reduces the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. I found a serum and I use Meaningful Beauty. They finally came out with a vitamin C serum. I absolutely love it.
Really?
Absolutely love it. They have a melon serum that I like as well. But the vitamin C serum, I also noticed I was having dark age spots on my face.
Right.
And Meaningful Beauty had a different product for that, which I was using. But the vitamin C serum kind of takes care of everything. Helps with wrinkles.
Okay.
And I've also noticed the diminishing effects of my dark spots.
So it also helps your complexion. Wow.
On my face.
That's amazing.
So, but some antioxidant products that are recommended. There's Paula's Choice 5% Vitamin C Sheer Facial Moisturizer. It has an SPF of 50. So I wouldn't be able to use this one. SPF doesn't bother you. It's $45 at Sephora. And then there's also Sunday Riley's B3
niacinamide
serum.
Yeah.
And that is also reasonably priced at about $65 at Sephora. But you can also, as I mentioned, utilize Cindy Crawford's Meaningful Beauty. If you're interested at all, you can buy a single product or you can buy multiple products and they send them to you every 90 days. So,
that's nice.
And you pay like $100 a month.
Right.
Right, for 3 months or whatever. It's not quite that much, but I think I pay like $65 for 3 months and I think I get like 5 different products, but you can buy them individually. So, radiofrequency microneedling.
Oh, yes. We talked about this before.
We have talked about it. I haven't done it yet. I so want to do it.
Oh, you got to try it.
I do want to try it. I just haven't had the time. But they're saying microneedling alone may not give you the exact results, to Botox. But it is helpful to smoothing uneven skin and stimulating collagen production, which can help. It's funny. I have more wrinkles on my frown lines on my left side of my face than I do anywhere else. And they're increasingly more as time goes on. But I think it's interesting that it's on the left side of my face. At one time, my old boss told me it's because from driving and the sun coming in.
Oh, wow. I never thought of that.
I never did either. And then someone else had told me it's because of how I sleep.
I was going to say,
and I think, sleep on that side of my face.
I think that's something I've heard as well, where it depends on the side that you favor when you sleep. Microneedling too is something that you won't necessarily get results from, like they said, right away. It could take a few different sessions to see results. However, I did notice some results. I only did it the one time.
Right.
I should do it again because, like I said, I saw results, and I can only imagine if I did it, not even regularly, but maybe just like a couple times a year, twice a year.
100%. 100%. And so the radiofrequency, apparently, it helps improve skin texture, firmness, and minimize wrinkles, as well as pores. I've never had an issue with pores. I don't feel like I do, but I don't use the
I don't very often, mirrors. But every once in a while, I'll notice that they're a little more open than normal.
Right.
So,
yeah. I just feel like, I guess I'm fortunate in that aspect. And this one, I've actually thought about going. I had an appointment and then I canceled it when I had a gift card at one point. But LED light therapy.
Ooh, or the red light.
Red light, red light. It's popular.
For a lot of different things.
Therapy tools that emits light that can work wonders on the skin. So another thing that I'm dying to try, but just haven't done it. It boosts collagen and elasticity, and in turn will improve your firmness. So smooth and improved texture over time. I guess everything outside of Botox
takes time,
which is fine. I'm in it for the long haul,
right?
So I just want to find something that works well for me that I don't have a reaction to.
Right.
So, and this one is different. I haven't heard of microcurrent before.
Oh, I haven't either.
Yeah. Love your new face as much as we do. There are microcurrent devices that can give Botox-like effects to your face. And they work by using small electrical pulses to stimulate skin cells and muscles. And it helps to lift and tighten. I'm pulling on my face. To lift and tighten the face. With continued use, you'll see noticeable improvement in skin texture and firmness. Now, maybe I have tried this one because I've tried a gazillion products. And I probably have this under the sink in my bathroom.
Oh,
and
my gosh.
But there was something that I had purchased, and you kind of put this gel on, and it kind of does a little like zapping kind of experience. And it tells you how to use it on your face, like you pull it from your chin upwards towards your ear. It's this little thing, and it does this little zapping thing, and it has a dial on it, so you can turn the dial up. And you haven't
tried it?
No, I've tried it.
Oh,
I used to
hurt?
use it. No, it didn't hurt. It took a minute to get used to the feeling.
Okay.
And actually, I hadn't even thought about it until just now, because it's been years ago, way before COVID even, that I had purchased it. And like I said, it's probably just buried underneath my my vanity in there. And I don't know, because a couple years ago, it wasn't as bad as it is now. So I do need to dig it out.
Yeah, you do.
And try it again.
I'm just curious. So
Yeah. And you plug it in. And I feel like that's probably what they're talking about here.
Okay.
And then, of course, there's lasers. So it's one of the most effective non-Botox treatment. And they're used to target the deep layers of skin to stimulate the production of collagen and help resurface the skin. They smooth the skin and improve overall appearance. It's been my experience that lasers can be pretty spendy.
Yeah.
So, but I think...
like laser hair removal we've talked about can be kind of pricey.
Right.
So.
Yeah. Yeah. And I love it. I went again last week and talked to the girl. She's like, "Oh, I met with you years ago when you came back. And
she
what's your
remembered
problems now?" Yeah. Well, she didn't until she looked at my file.
Okay.
And I was like, "Well, you guys said I had to come back in for maintenance, and that's why I'm here." It's actually been way before COVID, so 4 years. And it's just the chin hairs and the mustache. I just needed to go away. But they're very, very nice. And Simplicity Laser, which isn't in every state across the country, but they are in quite a few states. But they set you up on a monthly payment plan as well.
Oh, that's nice.
But it usually takes like 18 months in order to complete it. So I don't think you're ever too old to do it. But I just think it's funny now that I'm older, the hair on my legs doesn't grow as often.
Yeah, mine's not very bad
it just doesn't grow. Everything comes out of my face. So kind of it's reasonable in today's world. So silicone pads.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. A non-invasive option to help reduce the appearance of fine lines and keep the skin smooth from creases that can occur while you sleep. I do sleep on my face. I sleep on the side.
I sleep on my side. Yeah.
So, and these pads help prevent water loss, and they lock in moisture to the skin to be better hydrated, better at repairing itself, and produce collagen. So,
wow. So that's probably like those, you can get those silicone like under eye pads, like things like that.
Well, and I actually have these face masks from TikTok Shop.
Oh gosh, but you and your TikTok Shop.
I know, but seriously, and they're not expensive. They're maybe $20 and you get 5 of them in there, but they're face masks and you put them on at night before you go to sleep. And, you have eye cutouts on your nose and your mouth, which I didn't realize at the first round, but I use now the eye cutout patches on my eyelids. My first box, I didn't do that. But I think the second time I purchased it, I saw the influencer, using it that way. And I thought, oh, well, yeah. But the funny thing is they're white and you put it on. And I was thinking, because I sleep on my face, like, how am I going to sleep with this on?
Yeah.
But you put it on your face and it's white and you wake up and it's clear.
Oh.
Yeah, but it's collagen. It's all collagen.
So wait, is it actually a sheet mask and then you take it off in the morning? Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So,
and it didn't move.
It didn't move
at all.
No. So I fell asleep and I woke up and there it was, and it was all clear. And I took it off and I did see a noticeable difference.
Wow.
I did see a noticeable difference. But it's funny, but yeah, you can sleep with them on, even if you sleep on your face. I think after the first few minutes, it just kind of sets in. I can't explain it, but
it sticks to you.
It sticks to you. And then there's always chemical exfoliants.
Oh.
And I've kind of shied away from those because it takes a long time for you to peel and heal.
Yeah, my mom did one of those chemical peels and she noticed a slight change, but not enough to do it again. And it was expensive. I think she paid like $500 for it. Ooh. Yeah. It's pretty intense. They do take off several layers of skin.
Right.
So like you said, the healing process is a few days. You're very red. You can't have any sun exposure. No. And your skin...
And probably not go into public because you don't want to be seen like that.
Well, and you do kind of like, I guess you in the process of healing, your skin looks flaky and like almost like it's peeling. Yeah. So yeah, it can be, I mean, it's pretty intense, but I've heard great things about it. My mom, she said, like, again, she saw, a difference, but not enough that she's willing to spend the money again. Right. So, and, it probably, as you do it, if you do it more than once, start to see better and better results.
Exactly. And apparently there are over-the-counter products exfoliating the skin that I would assume would be just a little less evasive.
Yeah, I have an exfoliator that I use not even once a week, maybe every other week. So
okay, but we're to look for. Dr. King recommends looking for products with glycolic acid and alpha hydroxy acids, which I've heard of alpha hydroxy acids. But that clears out your pores and helps improve your tone and your texture. And then there's the Naturopathica 10% glycolic acid and aloe vera resurfacing pads. That sounds interesting.
Yeah.
So if you want to try any of those, as opposed to an esthetician doing a full-on, chemical peel, that might be an option.
Yeah, exfoliating's always good.
And you can look at the box and find out what the downtime is. So it might be a little bit better. I know back then when I was actually considering it, I worked in the office And I just didn't have that time span. And who wants to take a vacation just so you can, peel your face peels? So
peel your face off.
Peel your face off. And then there's fillers. I thought this was interesting because I think of fillers the same as I think of Botox, right?
I do too.
So I have always heard from my friends that do it, like Botox is from your eyes up, right? Like you do it on your forehead and stuff, but then from your eyes down are fillers.
Yeah, I have a friend that did under eye filler under her eyes.
Oh.
And she loved it. I don't know if she's done it again, but she loved it.
Or lip fillers.
People do lip fillers.
My gosh, that cracks me up.
Cheekbone.
Yes. Yeah. But but fillers, it's not for me, but it might be for you. It's another anesthetic treatment that requires a needle. It's a gel-like substance injected into your skin that can help you achieve Botox-like results.
And I've heard you can actually get it removed too. So people have done lip fillers and then decided they didn't want their lips to be that big anymore.
Right.
So
I
could be wrong.
A lot of celebrities, female celebrities, have used them, and then they have a very unappealing look after a while. So, and I don't think that they realize
less is more.
Yes. And just, natural as much as you can.
Yeah.
Kind of natural, but yet there's vanity in all of us. So we want to look our best.
Right.
If not just for ourselves, right?
Yeah.
So that when I look
confidence.
at the mirror, and then sunscreen, which is very, very important. I can't wear it because it affects me. I have some kind of a bad allergy to it, even the organic kinds. But they are recommending a Lightsavers tinted activated sunscreen SPF 33. At one point when I was younger, I remember hearing there's only SPF is only good to a certain degree.
Right.
Anything after that is just advertising, right? Marketing. So I'm not sure what that is. 33 seems like a reasonable number.
I think that's pretty common for skincare, like face. Usually it's, like 35, 40.
Right.
But I see a lot that say 50 and more, but my skin doctor, I guess I could call her Paige.
Yes.
She says that what I use is fine. So
okay, good.
So I stick with it.
Yeah, and the beauty of this is a lot of these tinted sunscreens can act as if it was a foundation.
Yeah, that's what mine is.
Or
it's a tinted
moisturizer
moisturizer.
And
it has
SPF
the SPF in it. Yeah.
The one that they're recommending is La Roche-Posay Anthelios UV Hydra Sunscreen, SPF 50. So they're recommending an SPF 50. It's relatively inexpensive at $40, and it's available at Ulta and La Roche Posay Skincare.
I use mine every day. I just, even though our UV is really low this time of year, I just, my face is exposed to the sun every single day, anytime I walk outside. So I think it's really important too, because, you don't really think about sunscreen unless it's summer. Right. But that's not true. And there's one thing that a lot of people don't think about, the tops of your hands.
The hands.
Yes. So that's where I'm getting my sunspots.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Well,
you know what's funny? I do put my vitamin C because I'll have it on my hands when I put it on my face, and then I'll rub it into my hands.
Oh yeah, that's
brilliant.
brilliant.
On the top of my arms for my thin skin bruising there. But those are the 12 top recommendations for Botox Alternatives. And I also want to mention a product that I purchased recently, the Eye Patch Therapy.
I need to try mine still.
By Talika. It's Talika. And I heard it first from Drew Barrymore. Okay. And she was raving about these. Raving about these. And as we've talked about on all of our skincare episodes, that I have bags under my eyes now, and they're constant. They never go away, and I think it's just a sign of old age. But she raved about them, and it's supposed to be good for bags under your eyes. And I say it's supposed to be good because when I did try it, I don't feel like it helped with the bags under my eyes.
Okay.
So when I did look for it, everybody was like, if you go to Talika, Talika, and also the link will be in the description of the podcast, so you don't have to worry about writing it down. But when I went to their website, they were all sold out. And so what is funny to me is I start, like, my heart starts racing a little bit. And the harder it is to get, the more I want it.
Right.
So I Google searched it, and I found a company, ecosmetics.com, and they have them. So I was also able to receive a 25% discount.
Oh, that's
and
nice.
Free shipping.
Wow.
For that. However, the funny thing is I paid for expedited shipping.
Oh, gosh.
Even though the regular standard shipping was free, I paid to have it expedited. I don't recommend doing it. It still took me about 10 days to get it. I don't know how quick it could have been without that, but she highly recommended these, and I used them. It also comes with a little silver, it's almost like a powder case. You remember the...
Oh, cute.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it has that, but in each patch, so the box that I have, it came with 6 of the eye patches and the little silver cosmetic case, if you will. But each of these patches you're supposed to be able to use 3 times.
Oh, they're reusable. Okay.
They're reusable. So what I use the little silver container for is I've already used it, and I put it in there, and then I put it in the refrigerator.
Okay.
Right. So, but I did notice quite a bit of a difference under my eye. And I also noticed...
Just not the puffiness.
Right.
Okay.
The crow's feet.
Okay.
Night and day, because, their ey patches, so outside of the eye patches, you could see the crow's feet. It was... very interesting. You could definitely see where the eye patches were, but not the bagginess. But again, I'm so sensitive to things, and they did kind of have an odor to them. So I don't know if that's what caused, me not being able to get rid of the bagginess.
I'll do my review after I try it.
Yeah, you'll have to do your review and let us know what you think. But again, Talika, that's the tip of the day for these eye patches. Highly recommend them. So when I purchased them from ecosmetics.com, and there's a starter kit, which is what I got, and then they have the refills, which don't come with the little silver cosmetic case. It was about $68.
Okay.
And I think that was with expedited shipping.
Right.
But I did get a discount off of them. So if you go direct to the website, they're a little bit more. But again, you can use each one at least 3 times. So I think it's reasonable, and they definitely seem to work. And I remember using them thinking, Drew, don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't be, swayed by money, to recommend a product that isn't really going to work for me just because you're getting paid for it. And I actually like them. I think they work. I don't know how much better they work than any other patches, but I definitely think that they're worth a try.
Well, that wraps it up for today. Thanks for joining us on Let's Talk Midlife Crisis. We hope you got some laughs, a little inspiration, and maybe a few new ideas.
If you loved today's episode, hit the subscribe button so you can never miss an episode. And hey, share the love. Send this episode to a friend who could use a good laugh and some midlife wisdom.
Please also connect with us on social media at Let's Talk Midlife Crisis and let us know what's on your mind. We love hearing from you.
Until next time, keep thriving, keep laughing, and keep embracing every crazy, wonderful minute of this midlife adventure.